recording this. Because Zach, how do you spell your name?
Z-A-C-H.
And your last name?
And S-E-L-B-Y.
Okay.
Yeah.
And could you just tell me again how long you've been doing this and when you actually started?
We've been doing this since April 2010. That's officially when we got started and did our first pick.
And where was that?
It was right down the street from us, actually.
And you live in Arcadia or Monrovia?
Arcadia is where the residence
is.
But yeah, and that's where we did our first pick.
And you told me you got started because you felt there was a need for this.
Yeah, well, we just had a guava tree that was just really overproducing, just way too much fruit. We didn't know what to do with it, so it just seemed like a good thing. And my mom had heard about some organizations in Oregon, a few other states that did this, and it just seemed like a good idea.
A good thing to do.
Yeah.
And now, how'd you get your friends involved, like this guy right here? What's his name?
His name's Casey.
Casey?
Well, we just realized that we needed helpers to.
You needed manpower, huh?
Just made it a lot faster. You could see this tree is huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
And so I just started getting a few friends. One of my other friends was gonna be here today, but then he couldn't. So.
He couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So as a rule, how many people do you have working with you on a weekend?
Well, usually we get a good idea about the tree and its size before we come, so that way we know how many pickers right now. Ideally, we would have 3-4 pickers here today, but this weekend it seemed so busy for everyone that
it's kind of a busy weekend, huh? A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So these tangerines you're picking today, you're going to be getting about 8 boxes, you said? 7 or 8 boxes, maybe?
Yeah.
And that looks like several pounds there.
Yeah, one box usually comes out around 40 pounds average.
Wow.
45 pounds.
And then, so you and your mom and anybody who's helping you, you take them to Foothill today? Is that how it goes?
They're not open the weekend usually. We usually take them Monday.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's when they're open. Sneak a ladder.
Sure. I'll go and talk to your buddy over here, Casey. See what he's doing. No, you carry on. So how long have you been doing this, Casey?
I probably had my first pick, maybe, was it last year?
Yeah.
I had my first pick last year, and then I got super busy with school, and I ran cross country with Arcadia. That's a huge program, so I didn't really have time. But lately, in the past 2 months, I picked maybe 4 or 5 times with Selby's, and it's been great. 2 weeks ago, we picked a bunch of what were they, grapefruit? And we got 300 pounds.
Wow.
200 pounds, and yeah, got all scratched up, but
I bet you did.
It was fun.
So what does this do for you mentally? I mean, how do you, knowing that you're at Flint Ridge prep, right?
Yeah.
So do you get any credit for school or?
Yeah, I get hours, but I already have all my hours fulfilled. So this is just for fun and just helping out people.
And you know that you're helping people that are really in need.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's an incredible thing for young people like you guys to do this. I mean, you don't see it very often. And how did you hear about it?
From Zach.
From Zach? So Zach's been a friend of yours for a while?
Yeah, because we played soccer since we were 6 or 7.
Oh, so do you play, is Mark Burstein, is he one of the coaches?
Yeah, I was on his son's soccer team last year.
Okay.
Arcadia. And then I played, my dad actually coached his son, Stevie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, as an average, how long are you going to be working up on this tree today?
If we're able to reach most of them, maybe 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours?
Yeah.
So you do oranges, grapefruit, what else do you pick?
Tangelos.
Tangelos.
Lemons.
Lemons.
What else is there, Zach?
Persimmons.
Limes, lemons, pretty much anything, but
anything edible?
Yeah, we would even pick people's vegetables if they had them.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask about that but not that many people grow.
We haven't done that yet.
Yeah, but maybe as the summer progresses, spring and summer. Now you were telling me about the tools that you're using.
Oh, yeah,
they were donated?
A woman named Jenny Lechtenberg has a organization down in LA called Pointed Learning Center, and her beneficiary, and they donated $1,000 for new equipment and things, because previously we were basically using all of our own stuff, and it just wasn't very ideal.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Now, did you have to learn like how to trim trees properly so that it wouldn't affect the growth or increase the growth? Or was there some
yeah, it's actually
learning curve you guys had?
It's kind of like they are kind of shy to go and like rustle up the tree and cut the branches, but it's actually good for it, for some branches to come down.
This looks like a particularly healthy tree. I mean, this is beautiful. The colors are...
And like these kind of trees, you have to clip them. You can't use like the pickers, because the skin will just rip right off of the tangerine.
Oh,
and then it won't be very good to eat.
Is this like a particularly good time of year to pick?
This is actually
the prime
time of the year. Like lemons, oranges, tangerines. They're all coming ripe right now. Grapefruits. So we've actually got all of February just a really busy month for us.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.